This grandma was the seamstress of heaven. Her job every day was to help the dead by sewing proper clothes for them. But one day, she received an order that broke her heart. It came from her own granddaughter. Grandma looked at her granddaughter's soul, and her face filled with sorrow. She could not bring herself to send her granddaughter to heaven, so she planned to use a doll to take the place of her granddaughter's soul. In this world, after people died, their souls floated toward heaven. But before entering heaven, they had to pass through 3 checkpoints. The first checkpoint was Grandma's sewing room. After she dressed the dead in proper clothes, she rang a small bell. Then the dead would let go of all ties from their past life and float out of the sewing room, heading to the second checkpoint, the alarm room. When the second alarm rang, the soul would be given a new life. Then the soul would go to the job office, get a new identity, and finally enter heaven. But that day, a white sheet of paper slowly floated into Grandma's hands. She looked at the photo on the paper and was shocked to see it was her granddaughter. Her face showed disbelief. A second later, her granddaughter's soul floated into the room. She looked at a photo hanging on the wall. In the picture, she was still a sweet little baby. Grandma had passed away before she could spend a full childhood with her. Tears fell from Grandma's eyes. Her granddaughter was still so young. She had not even lived through her youth or enjoyed her life. But now she was here, on her way to heaven. Grandma could not bring herself to let her go. She gently touched her granddaughter, and then a bold idea entered her mind. Grandma took off her sewing coat and picked up a doll from the table. She put a cloak on the doll and rang the bell. She used the doll to take the place of her granddaughter's soul. Then she picked up her granddaughter and held her close, crying silently. Feeling her grandma's love, the girl also began to cry. But God was not so easy to fool. He came and demanded the granddaughter's soul. Grandma held her tightly and refused to let her go. God became angry and punished them both by sending them back to the human world. In the world of the living, the sound of an ambulance rang out. In the crowd, the girl who had been hit by a car was Grandma's granddaughter. It turned out she had gotten into the accident while trying to save a puppy. When God learned the truth, he felt sorry for them, so he allowed Grandma and the girl to return to the human world. God gently placed the doll back where it belonged. Soon, the doll gave off a glowing light. It passed through the clouds and helped the girl in the human world come back to life.